welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is It's Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be planning for the week of October 21st to the 27th, and this is the last full week of October. And I'm using this beautiful kit from the Pretty Pink Co. And this is her first ever August mystery kit. So I'm really excited to use this. It's in her gold foil. And I believe this was also the first kit that she released that had her newer format, and I'm really enjoying the new format that she has. I think it's so very versatile and I really love working with it. I really love her mystery kits because her mystery kits has everything in it. It has the weekly kits, the journaling kits, and then she has her decos as well, the alcohol ink swatches, and also the foil samplers. She also includes that sidebar cover that I'm really loving. I think this is the first spread that I did that had that, so it was a fun little small detail that she included in her mystery kits. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Interestingly enough, this is the first spread, or this is the first video where my spread, like the base layout, took less time than my actual day by day. I've been really trying to work really hard on my layering, and I think I went a little bit overboard in this spread. If you guys have watched my previous plan with me, which was posted last week, I believe it was on a Monday, it was a collaboration with Kat. That was for the Halloween week. So I'm kind of moving backwards, and I am posting this one because I really do want to show this video to you guys, since it is the first mystery kit of the Pretty Pink Co. And so far I've gotten 3 of her mystery kits, and every single one of them I have loved. So if you guys ever have a chance to get her mystery kit, definitely try to get it. Or like, if you guys are interested in getting a mystery kit, the Pretty Pink Co is a very good contender. Mind you, it's like the only one that I really subscribe to. For next year, I'm thinking of getting the Graceful Muse Papery. So those two are Canadian shops, and I'm most likely going to be sticking to Canadian shops for my mystery kits because the shipping does tend to get a little bit too expensive if I buy it from the US. I think I have to like spend at least like I pay at least between $15 to $25 for shipping, and then sometimes when it arrives here I also have to pay for customs, which tends to kind of get a little bit too expensive for my pockets. So anyways, let's get on with the spread here. So here I decided to do a little bit of a I don't know, like a scene. I didn't know what to do with this film strip, but I really did want to kind of showcase, I don't know, the background, I guess. I really like the background that is on the sidebar. And this is the one I was telling you guys about on the intro, where she adds this the washi, not the washi, the transparent matte background for the sidebar, which is very generous of her because it's just a bonus. It's not like, you know, it's not part of the mystery, but she just adds it, she includes it in the bundle. To be honest, when I started planning this week, I really didn't have much of a idea of what I was going to do, because like I said, I really wanted to use the sidebar washi, but I just didn't know how it was going to look. I think for the most part I liked what I did. I wish that I kind of kept the background a little bit more seen, because I feel like you can only see it on the last bottom half, which it is what it is. I also wanted to have a month there somewhere. That's why I just decided to put it at the top part. Um, I don't know if I didn't show it to you guys, but that girl that's just sitting on the floor, that actually wasn't a it wasn't part of the kit. I had another fall girls that I had from the Pretty Pink Co, and that is where that bundle came from. I remember now why my day by day was, sorry, my base layout was shorter, is because I actually had a hard time envisioning how I wanted everything to look like. So I actually didn't film half of the way I laid things down. So everything is actually gonna cut to to the to how the base looks like, and I'm probably gonna be doing the day by day, but I'm gonna keep talking about the base layout as I do by the day by day, and then I'll just go back and talk about my day by day. I just kept saying day by day. Um, as always, when there's a washy floral trim, I really like using it. I just love floral trims in general, so I really like to kind of have it in my spread. So here, as you guys saw on the cut screen, I basically just put everything down. I think the majority of my issue was the foil sampler. I didn't really know how to use it or incorporate it in the spread, but I think I did a fairly good job, to be honest. It was like a really difficult way for me to use the foil sampler, and I just did like a little scene there at the bottom. I wish I could have put a little bit more on the other side in terms of the foil sampler, but I didn't know how I was going to incorporate it. So in order for me to save myself with all the stress and all the chaos that would have ensued if I kept on going, I just stopped myself and I just let it go and let it be. And to be honest, like I said, I think I did a fairly good job on how everything turned out. And I really love how this whole entire setup actually turned out. I think I went a little bit over and beyond my day by day, and I feel like I over layered in some areas, and then some areas I didn't do enough. But it's a learning process. It's one of those things where you just kind of like need to start and then feel feel yourself around it, and if you feel like it's a little bit too much or it's a little bit less, then just add and subtract things. And that's basically what I just did. There's really no rhyme or reason. Sometimes the colors just speaks to you, and then it just tells you that you've done enough, and then sometimes they tell you that you haven't done enough. But yeah, so let me go my day by day, because like I said, I'm probably gonna be spending the majority of the time trying to layer things, and I think I wanted to incorporate the layering process so that you guys can see. I don't know if I actually edited a lot of it. I think I just deleted some areas where like I was just staring at the page and doing nothing. So those were the ones where I kind of just deleted those scenes. But for the most part, I just do the layering process on camera. So on Monday, I had to wake up a little bit early because I had to call my mom an Uber. She took the Uber to the GO station because I just was way too tired on Monday morning, and I was like, "Can you just take Uber?" And she was totally fine with that. My all my coworkers are kind of like slowly getting sick. Almost every single month someone was off. Sorry, not every month. Almost every week someone was off on in October slash moving into November. And knock on wood, I'm so glad that I am not in that position where like I've gotten sick and I have to take a day off. But I had a pretty busy Monday afternoon. I had a meeting with my boss. We just had to go over some stuff, and it was a pretty long meeting. I had to take a lot of notes from my recollection. And then after that, I just did my day to day stuff. It was a pretty busy day, like I said, but I was done quite late. Mondays is always my late shift. And I was done, I believe, like around 9 o'clock in the evening. And for the rest of the night, I just had I rested and I edited and uploaded a video that I did on the weekend. Um, on Tuesday, I got up early because I am early shift on Tuesdays. I think this is the one thing that I'm kind of not having fun with my new schedule. Like my work schedule changed back in August. And before I would be late, early. Now I'm like late, early, but it is what it is. I can't really do anything about that. I dropped off my mom at the GO station, and then after that I had to go back home where I was supposed to just go straight to work because I actually forgot to bring the luggage for one of my co-workers who borrowed my one of my luggage, like my smaller luggage, because she needed it. She had to they were going out of town and she asked to borrow it. And then on after work, I had to go grocery shop at Farm Boy. Farm Boy is actually a I don't know, it reminds me of Trader Joe's, although I've never been to Trader Joe's. But I think like the concept of the healthy foods is like similar, and then they have like nicer ish things. So I went there and I had to buy some items because I was going to make pasta for that night. We had pasta for dinner, and then after dinner, I went to bed early. On Wednesday morning, I woke up early, dropped off my mom at the GO station, and then I went and bought myself breakfast. I came into work. Work was actually like around 10:30. And Wednesdays, even though my schedule changed, it hasn't changed the fact that I have meetings back to back to back after that. I was done quite early, and I don't remember why I was done early on this day. But I did have to oh, I was done early because my husband and I had to go to the airport and pick up my father-in-law. He came back from the Philippines, so that's the reason why we had to pick him up. And we just had dinner with my mother-in-law and my father-in-law and my brother-in-law. So that was really fun. And then we just got home really late after that because the airport and our house is like an hour away from each other, and my in-laws live right in between it, so that's why we got home late. On Thursday morning, I had to wake up quite early and go to work. Thursdays is always my early shift, and it's always such a crazy shift because I have to wake up at like 7 o'clock in the morning to get ready. But the good thing is I am done quite early. It was done at like 4 o'clock, which was pretty good. And then after that, we had dinner with my parents at this ribs and wings place, which is really really good. I love going to that place, especially if you're craving really good ribs. It's like one of the best here near our area. And then on Friday is actually our monthly meeting. So everyone had to go to work on that day. Um, it was a productive meeting, so it was a good meeting. And then we were done early-ish. It was like around before, like between 3:30 to 4 o'clock. Sometimes our meetings just go way past and it gets a little bit intense. And then after that, after work, I just went home and we had a little bit of a lazy night on that day. And I just kind of like watched movies, YouTube binge, and then I was also filming a lot of videos that I have to still edit. Yes, I still have to edit things that I filmed way back in October. And then after that, we just stayed home and kind of chilled at home. On Saturday I slept in, and my husband and I went downtown Toronto. We're kind of craving for a pho soup, so then we had to grab the one that is our favorite, which is in downtown Toronto. And we also, since we were already there, we just walked around and did random things. Random things meaning we just walked around and went and bought stuff at the mall near there. And then after that, we went to my in-laws' place because my father-in-law's car wasn't turning on, so we had to kind of like boost it so that it would work. And we just had dinner after that. And then on Sunday we stayed home. It was one of those chill days because I was just way too tired to even do anything after that. We had, sorry, I'm just looking at the stuff that we did. Apparently the whole Sunday morning / early afternoon, we just stayed home and we basically binged in bed and did nothing. And then in the afternoon, we did some errands. We went to Costco, Walmart, and PetSmart. Most likely it's because we had to get some food for the 2 dogs, and that was basically our week. As you guys can see, all this time I was just doing all the layering stuff. And I really, really like how this turned out. The one thing that I would have changed is I would have put the scripts, the day cover scripts, or if I had weekly scripts. To be honest, I am kind of moving away from the day scripts and, sorry, the date covers. I don't know why I'm saying date scripts. But I'm kind of moving away from date covers, so I really do need to purchase some date scripts, weekly scripts. I guess they're called weekly scripts, and use those instead, because I've been kind of stealing weekly scripts from like different journaling kits, and now I don't have that many. But yeah, so then here I'm just putting a lot more of the freebies from the Pretty Pink Co. So this is a freebie during her fall release, and that is basically it. So this is my whole entire spread. I apparently put more stuff, but I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye.